When I first came on the Hall, it was not called the Guild, obviously, and we didn't actually have an official name. Some people called us T2E or Second Naked, but the administration did not like a hall being called Second Naked, so that was our name. And really that caused a lot of issues with the hall not really having an identity that they could publicize, so you're just kind of, so people were like, oh, they're the naked ones, but we didn't really have any anything to come back and group up with. When I was asked to apply for RA, the previous RA, we were already kind of transitioning out of this old idea of isolation. After I was hired as an RA, I decided, I really wanted something that we could come together under, and I didn't want to fight the old way. So that summer I prayed a lot about it, was trying to brainstorm, and I came across the word the Guild, and I thought, now that's really cool. That's something that no matter what walks of life you come from, whether it's art, whether it's woodworking, whether it's theater, whether it's anything technical or manual labor, you can come together, and it's a place where people not just share ideas, but share stories and experiences and grow together.
When I first arrived, the hall was good. It was a hall, somewhere I lived on. A lot of freshmen. We didn't do too many extravagant things, stuff like that. It was just almost kind of like a place to live and just to sleep, I should say, just a place to sleep. And it wasn't until, I think, sophomore year where our class really decided to try to make it a hall and people have it known throughout campus.
The spiritual atmosphere on the hall is pretty good. It's hard to discern a hall's spiritual environment just because Western Christianity puts so much emphasis on the individual relationship that it can often be hard to really assess how spiritual a person is. But I think there's really a willingness and an openness to pursue Jesus and to really invest in building that communication with the Holy Spirit and delving into the Bible. So while I'm not one to be able to say where they are in their walk with Christ, I can definitely say that there is a pursuit of Christ that takes place.
If I could sum up the culture of Guild one word, it would be friendliness. I've always felt at home there, and there is a very good, for lack of a better term, community there. And so people enjoy each other's company and enjoy doing things together. It's a great place.
The TV Drop is an event that happens every end of the semester on Guild. I was kind of new to it. I had gone to it a couple times before I was on Guild, but it's basically a stress reliever for people who are approaching finals week.
So the story of TV Drop and how it came about actually happened when the hall was called Second Naked way back in the day. And this guy was cramming for finals and just studying, and suddenly he just snapped. And he took his TV, ran down the hall, opened up the fire escape, and threw it out. And then took his baseball bat, ran down the stairs, and started hitting it. And everyone that was on the hall came out and watched him and was like, dude, is John okay? Because this is going a little crazy. And the RA at that time said, this would be a great tradition. This would be, something cool if we could keep on doing this. And then other people joined in, and it's kind of something to relieve the stress. So, on a typical TV drop, we do it twice a year at the end of every finals. We take TVs and the seniors throw them off. And before we do that, we have the Hall Bachelor that comes out, and he says a couple words, then introduces the new Hall Bachelor that was selected, and then the new Hall Bachelor will come out and accept it, and then all the ladies will be like, oh my gosh, she's so hot. And so then he'll be like the number one stud muffin on campus. And then we have a poem, which one of our residents says it, and after that, the RA comes out and he says a couple words about little safety precautions and a couple other things about the hall, and then we take a remote usually, and then we throw it off and we say, study this, and everyone starts chanting it, and then we just go around, and then TVs just start dropping, we smash them, everyone has a good time, then afterwards we clean up, and then we go to Buffalo Wild Wings to kind of like celebrate that we made it through another school year. We're almost done, or one step closer.
As time goes on and more people come into the hall, and as others leave and graduate, the goodness that's there over time, of course, I believe will build on itself, and there will be a wonderful history left behind about the Guild. And I'm so thankful to have a small part of that. So it's been one of the best things about coming to Asbury, is living on this hall.